Alright guys, I just want to show you something, and this is nothing against the testers. They're doing what the people want. I've done these tests before. Above ground air tests are not accurate. They're party tricks. I can come out here and tune this machine in and manipulate it and make it all look all so great above ground. And I want to show you this. Okay, I have done nothing but turn the machine on. I factory reset it, turn the machine on. My recovery speed is at 5, and I put my iron bias all the way down to 0. Okay, nobody runs their machine on iron bias at 0 because sometimes the nails give a high coin signal while in ground. I'm not a scientist. I don't know really anything about electronics, but supposedly from what I've understood is when items are in the ground over time, they develop a halo effect or something like that. A magnetic field, I guess is what you would call it, around the item as it's in the ground. Okay? So when you put your iron bias at 0, you're digging nails because the nails are ringing up high while they're in ground. Okay? So I got a nail right there that's above ground that I found in the ground with a coin. That nail was above the coin in ground. Found with this machine, and it was a dime, okay? So the nail was above the dime. Now I can't tell you the distance between what the dime was and the nail was because it was in the ground. All I know is I found that nail and a dime in the same hole. Can't tell you the difference. I can't tell you the angle that I went over because we all know if I put a dime down here, it's just a clad Roosevelt dime, put a dime down here, and above ground, I run this machine long ways across the nail, that this mass is going to outmass that dime. Now, if I run the machine this way across it, well, that diameter of that nail is now smaller than this dime, if you're following me. Okay, I'm going to take the dime away. Alright, so we got our thing down there. So when this would be in ground, you're getting a magnetic field or a halo effect that high tones it if you have your ferrous bias set to 0 on the Equinox. Okay? Nothing. You get nothing above ground. Nothing above ground. Still in the menu option. Nothing. Now watch when I turn the iron on. Now if I were to go out here in my yard with this set to 0, you best believe there's going to be nails out there because I've dug them in my front yard with the iron bias set to 0. That's going to high tone. Party tricks, guys. That's what all these tests are party tricks. Nothing against the testers. But get out and hunt some of these hunted out sites and see if these new machines are going to pull stuff from the hunted out sites. That's the only way you're going to tell, is if you get out there and find coins in these relic sites and stuff like that. Some of y'all be standing around in your yards doing this over Target. Well, we all know you're out walking and doing this. You're not going to be standing there in one spot doing this, people. When you're out walking, it's either, I think there's a coin right here. It's either hitting. That's a coin that I've not got on my drive. But it's either hitting a coin or you're moving on along. Nobody's standing in one spot in their yard going like this. Nobody. If I stand here long enough over this nail, and play with it long enough. Okay, put the dime back down there. If I stand here long enough and do this, it's gonna hit the dime. See that? I got iron on now. You can hear the dime and the nail. I'll stand here, I'd sit here all day long. Let's move it closer. I can stay here all day long and do this. It's a party trick. Let's move it closer. Stay here all day long and do this. Oh, we lost it. But I can start doing this and... Oh, party trick, party trick. Alright. Now let's do something else here. There's a quarter. There's a nail. Now look. Look at the nail. Look at the quarter. That nail mass has grown smaller according to the quarter mass. The quarter is a bigger mass than that dime was. So it's picking it up easier. Watch, I'll turn on it. And that quarter mass is a lot bigger than the square nail mass. And look, I'm actually swinging on it. Trying to iron back off. Just out here hunting. Ooh, that sounded good. Oh, there's a target over here that sounds good too. Party tricks. So all these are party tricks, guys. I got a video I'm gonna upload where me and Troy are out hunting. The best machine that is going to work for you is the machine that you know the best. Now, I'm not saying not to go buy all these brand new machines that Minelab's flooding the market. I'm not saying that. You know, it's always fun. They're toys. I'm going to switch you guys around here so you're not staring at the ground. They're toys. Everybody loves their new toys, right? That's what these machines are. They're toys. But don't feel obligated just because a new machine comes out on the market. Oh, you gotta go out and buy it because it might be this much better. Which is facts. This much better. That's it. This much better. When all you have to do is program the machine that you got. You can program these things. And then you can go rehunt your sights in a different program like I have done in my yard multiple times. And by doing that, I have pulled an Indian head penny that I have missed all the times before. Just because I messed with the programming in this machine a little bit and tweaked it just a little bit to maybe hit some different stuff. And like they always say, hunt your sights. If you can go back and if you can keep going back to your sight and keep hunting it, hunt your sights at different angles. I'm just walking along and it's not a very good signal. Barely even hitting it. So, you know, I'm going this angle, and the next time I might come at a diagonal angle. Ooh, what's that? Next time along, I might come at a horizontal angle. You see what I'm saying? I could put a bunch of nails down here at all different angles around that quarter. And that one time that I come at a different angle, and the machine just happens to get it at that angle, you just got that quarter. So, but these are party tricks. That's all this is. It's party tricks. Party tricks. That's all it is. You know, everybody, I was guilty of it. You guys know I was guilty of it. Everybody was complaining that Garrett wasn't doing tests like this, or the nail board tests, or this and that, and everybody was complaining because they were just showing out. They're showing out in the field test, and you know, they were out in the field doing, you know, just detecting. You know, everybody's complaining. Oh, where's the nail board test? What's the recovery speed like? And they were out just detecting, you know. Took their Apex demos, their prototypes, and were out in the field detecting, pulling items up. Instead of standing here in their yard doing this. Look, wide open field. So, I don't know. I just don't know, guys. I'm not trying to bash on the testers. I'm friends with one of the testers. I'm not trying to bash on anybody, but this is what we want to see. We want to see real world experience. Real world experience. Not this.